We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the 1. For Oklahoma City, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Holmgren, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Yes, that goes in. Giddey's got 12 in the game.
Zero hesitation from Shai on that play.
Outside, Porter. Now Murray. Jokic passes to Porter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Thunder leading by 22. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. In the corner, it's Jordan. Drives to the hoop, and the shot is good. 9 points in the game so far.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Oklahoma City foul. Alexander. Third personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
One is off.
And Jamal Murray sort of carrying the flag for Canada and all the great players who have infiltrated the league over the past couple seasons. He is a bucket getter.
Good on the second free throw. Oklahoma City leading by 23. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The teardrop falls in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 29.
Gilgeous-Alexander, some imaginative offense on that play.
Caldwell Pope outside. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Jokic, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Jokic has got his third bucket of the night.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Outside, Porter. Murray against Jordan. Caldwell Pope outside. That 3 off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Murray against Giddey. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Gordon. On the wing, Porter. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Giddey's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the call up against Jokic. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Yeah, it's a tough call, but he has to be better in avoiding contact on that play. That's his 5th foul, and one more. It'll be hitting the showers.
Williams, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. Always terrific defensive play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Caldwell Pope. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered closely, and he gets it to go. Aldridge has got 7 points in the game.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Caldwell Pope against Williams. Jokic kicks to Caldwell Pope. Second chance shot. It's deflected. Jordan against Murray. Basket counts. And now that's 11 points for Jordan.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. To the paint. Here's Jokic, and it's blocked. Left side, Jordan. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
The pass to Jokic. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And Gordon doing it all here. Fills it up, cleaning the glass, you name it, he's getting it done.
Caldwell Pope against Gilgeous-Alexander. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. That's going to send Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to the free throw line.
3rd team foul.
That one on Caldwell Pope. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Denver's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3.
Oklahoma City foul. Lucas Dort. 1st personal foul. 3rd team foul.
The Nuggets have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Here's Jordan. The Thunder with another miss. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Denver passing it around. Hands it from downtown. 11 points in the game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Back to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against Caldwell Pope. Williams, that's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Nuggets have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Murray, the pass to Caldwell Pope. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, KCP steady there at the line. Nice work to draw the contact.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Thunder making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. And Denver with a change here too. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Gordon. And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. 10 points for him. This one for 3. Drops in the tray. He's got 14.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Okongwu. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Onyeka Okongwu taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Oladipo, he's checked in for the Thunder. And the Nuggets making a change here. And the second free throw, good. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Williams with the ball. Okongwu covering. On the wing, Williams. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it to Okongwu. There's the dish to Oladipo. Clock at 4. Deflects the pass. And here is Williams. Passes it to Wagner. Over Williams. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now is massive.
Oladipo, a good free throw shooter, so well served to seek out contact and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Thunder, Victor Oladipo at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Oladipo.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Murray's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Denver's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Wagner back to Williams. Braun defended by Dort. There's the pass to Najee. 5 on the clock. Shots good by Williams.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Williams kicks to Dort. Now, here's Okongwu. He's defended by Wagner.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Pass to Wagner. Can't connect from long distance.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Now Williams. After Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Murray. And Denver also making a switch. Porter's checked in. Talking about defensive specialists. How about the hustle Lou Dort shows on D?
Well, this is a guy you throw out there and you say, sick him, go team. And that's something that he takes that challenge on, takes a lot of pride on the defensive end, and has become a very important part of this team.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Okongwu. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
3rd personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line.
Oklahoma City, Onyeka Okongwu. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. And it's Williams with the ball for Denver. Outside Porter. Outside Williams.
Nuggets foul. Christian Braun. First personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
Williams has gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's
third.
Oladipo. Count it. Oladipo's got 10 points in the game.
Now the defense head on a swivel as Oladipo had him in circles.
Kicks to Porter. Pass to Najee. Uncovered. And it falls over the rim and in. Najee's got 4 points this quarter.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Here's Giddey. And no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. Outside, Porter. Braun. Giddey defending. Back to Porter. Passes to Williams. It's stolen by Oladipo. Jumps up and finished off by Oladipo.
Oladipo pounced on the steal. Quick instincts on the defensive end.
Denver's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Williams passes to Porter. Shoots over Dort. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 16.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
The pass. Back to Giddey. The shot, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the basket is good.
Christian
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from it.
Oklahoma City shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. And that one is good.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Right side, Williams. The 3-ball. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Oklahoma City leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game has not been an evenly fought contest. You've got Murray. Lou Dort out there with Wallace. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Oladipo in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Williams, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
That free throw missing.
And what sets Lou Williams apart right now is his confidence. This guy is a gunner who comes in and believes that he's going to score. He often does.
He hits the second from the line. Now here's Wallace. He kicks to Oladipo. Pass to Okongwu. Wallace outside. 6 to shoot. From outside, off the mark.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but I bet 3 points are coming.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Wallace kicks to Dort. Murray outside. Outside, Dort. Feeds it to Okongwu. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time Dort playing unselfishly.
Pass to McLemore. Back to Williams. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve quickly. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the score by Oklahoma City. To the wing right side, from deep, McLemore, another three for Denver.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Denver able to drain the three. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Passes it to McLemore. Williams inside. Wallace covering. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
How about the focus there from Sweet Lou? Simply incredible at finding ways to convert through the contact.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Waters is checked in.
One shot.
And that one falls for Williams. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Waters can't get it to go. Denver's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Braun defended by Dort. Back to Williams for the three. Okongwu grabs the board. He's now got 6 rebounds here tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Dort has that great compact fire hydrant type of build, and he'll take that kind of contact.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Luguentz Dort, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Dort.
Luguentz Dort, just the guy who puts his head down and goes to work. He gives every bit of focus on every play, and teammates love what he brings to the court.
All free throws good from Dort. And Brent, nowadays there are so many options for the great high school basketball player in this country and overseas.
Timeout.
Do you see the G League Ignite and similar ways as a positive overall?
Well, I think right now you'd have to say that the G League Ignite has been a successful experiment, and that run is going to continue. You get guys like Jalen Green, who was drafted by the Houston Rockets and came in, had a sensational rookie season. That pathway has led him there, so I think they're doing a good job. The talk about is what colleges have done in response to that and what's going on in the NIL space. How does that change the dynamic in the future?
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now the pass to Williams over Wallace. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Nuggets ball.
On defense, the Thunder. Outside Williams.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And another miss by Denver. Down low. Murray, good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Pass to McLemore. Back to Williams. Pass to Deck. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Williams missing again.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. It's on Ben McLemore. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
And that one misses. It's picked off. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss. When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And there it is for him.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Passes it to Wagner. No one near him. Jump shot is good that time.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Wallace. Oklahoma City moving it around. And there's a chance for a three-point play going to the line for one.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City, Onyeka Okongwu. One shot.
Find the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Okongwu.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Now here's Williams to the right side. McLemore with the ball. Over Wallace. No good off the back of the rim. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Now here's Wallace. Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin, but I would like to see the league in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team, and I think you know where I'm talking about. Seattle. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Waters. He's guarded by Williams. 17-foot shot on the way. Wallace misses.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Oklahoma City has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And it's Murray penetrating. Up and in on the layup.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's McLemore. Nobody near Williams. And he's good on the 3-ball. Williams has got 7 points here in this quarter. Oklahoma City shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Jerome. That one goes. Count it.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Williams dishes to McLemore. With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
That's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players. He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
Now McLemore. Braun. Offline with his 3. Now here's Murray. Defense is right there. There's the pass to Jerome. Murray outside. Pass to Wallace. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
And that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Denver making a switch here. Denver's gotten 8 shots off from 3-point land and hit half of them. Wallace against Williams. Can't get it to fall. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. And here's Jerome. He's guarded by Williams. And that one drops for him.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Denver shooting at 46%, making some buckets.
2 minutes.
Williams passes to Watson. Back to Williams. From outside the arc. They get it back. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Wallace kicks to Murray. Pass to Okongwu. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Brent, we've seen star players continue to angle their way onto what some would call super teams. Is that good or bad for the league?
I think at some point that's going to probably play itself out. I mean, every organization, Kevin, quite frankly, is looking for the best talent they can. So if you could pile up 3, 4, 5, you're going to do it. But at some point financially, it just doesn't make sense. So I think there's going to be a time where you're going to see that dissipate a little bit as teams put themselves together.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it.
Now here's Watson. Goes up to the stripe. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Oklahoma City.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And ever win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Now here's Watson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal
It's going to
foul.
go on
Third
Onyeka
team foul.
Okongwu.
At the line for the Nuggets, Peyton Watson, taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Watson. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wallace outside. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Victor, you guys have been pushing the tempo, looking to get out and run, and it's working. Has that been a focus of late?
We figured out that we got to play fast and we got to play high tempo no matter what happens, and we got to stay together. So we got to just continue to keep working.
Well, you certainly hit them first tonight, Victor. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long.